pretending that they don't exist to fit in really sucks, you know, especially if you don't feel great a lot of the time and stuff. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just, you know, it's a respiratory infection. I'll be fine soon, you know, I'll be alright. I'm just going to be sick for a little while. And I still want to stream. That's why I put a time limit on. Thank you for a follow, by the way. But yeah, I'm a lot better at taking care of myself now, you know, than I used to be. I never used to just take time off and rest. I just push through. So what's wrong with you? Currently, respiratory infection. That's currently. It's the second one I've had in under 6 months. I had COVID earlier this year, which absolutely floored me. So having 2 in under 6 months as an asthmatic is really fucking hard on my body. I also have, you know, Crohn's disease. It's a chronic condition, chronic fucking, what do you call it? Like immunosuppressant issue, whatever. My whole digestive tract, I have issues with that. I've mostly suffered from that for like the last decade. I have other stuff, but you know, I dabble in and out of what I feel comfortable saying in my streams because the list is long. Sorry, the list is pretty long. So yeah. But essentially, I have like chronic health conditions, chronic pain, all sorts of other stuff. I get sick very easily. If I was a RimWorld character, I'd have like the sickly trait, I'd imagine. I don't get better easily. I've also gone through like some pretty extreme malnourishment issues as well at times. So, look, I need you to stop reading that so that we can go to sleep. I don't know how to get it to stop. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So because of that, you know, I don't necessarily heal or get better quickly either. So my Crohn's kind of like prevents me from, I guess, what's it called? It's malabsorption of like food, nutrients, vitamins and shit. So even if I'm eating really well, I can still be, oh god, there's a zombie. Bye. Yeah, even if I'm eating well and taking care of myself and stuff, I can still be malnourished and all sorts of shit. So, yeah. Yes, I understand there's a zombie there. Can I get out my other side of the car? You walk around, mate. Oh, there was a guy right there too. That's not cool. I need you both to fuck off, mate. This was not a good place to sleep. That was a good double hit. But, yeah. There is a lot longer list of big health stuff. Physical, medical, mental, all the stuff. I've gone through it all. That's why I said the other day, like, you know, it's, I'm alright, you know, just keep existing, keep going. You guys, I don't know where you came from, but I'm guessing up there, maybe? Or over there. Either way, I'm not thrilled to see a group of yous over here. I don't think I could kill all of yous at once, and she's thirsty again. Let's see. He didn't break the glass, no. I still have an extra window in here somewhere. I just wanted a drink. Because she's thirsty. Not too hungry. I think I've got eggs somewhere on me. Maybe I ate them all. Either way, that should go in there. And the book should get in there. There's the eggs. Yeah. So, I don't think that resolved my hydration issue. What if I drank... The milk should do it, right? Try drinking that. Hey, John Wick. Quinn, what are you doing? What are you up to? Hey, you need to survive, that's it. You make your own objectives sometimes. Sample, build a compound, explore all the towns, etc. Yeah, I've done that in like 7 Days to Die and stuff before, you know. I went like to all the buildings in 7 Days to Die, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look for this number book, and I just kept going. I never found that fucking book, but I did go door to door throughout the, like, all the different towns and shit, so that was interesting. It gave it purpose, you know. And honestly, if you're in the apocalypse, you'd still have to find purpose in your day-to-day life anyway. Like, I need to find a new weapon, and I need to learn how to repair this one, you know. Get down, love. You don't have any keys or anything. If I could just pull one of yours over, because I think I'm pulling two. Yeah, pulling two. By accident. How is she still thirsty? We gotta go get water. I gotta find my way into one of these buildings. Sorry. Fuck off, love. I think somebody is getting torn to shreds. It's not the time to be coughing. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can squash you. Fuck off, mate. Yeah. Well, these are zombies. I've got it set that if they bite me or scratch me, both have a chance to get infected. I think bite is definite, but scratch is a percentage. But I often get infected from a scratch, unfortunately. I did say I think after maybe life 20, I would consider turning off the scratch if, like, I was dying too quickly. Alright. So we've got the good car, and then have a look at this one. I'm pulling apart car parts and stuff. What else? Some of these look more like Walmart. Yeah. I don't know what those... I'm gonna say, I'm like, I don't know what those look like, but I'm like, I've seen some videos. I do want to pull, like, this one apart, but I don't want to stand where she's, like, affected by it. I wouldn't mind working on that one, but I don't trust being backed onto the woods. I'd like to work on this one. I can. I'm trying to get her mechanic skills up a little bit, which, by the way, not the right thing. Hold on. She's still buffed for it at the moment, so we could go for part of a next level. Just good. It's good. Let's move that down there. Alright, so let's... Well, if we're going to smash a window, let's smash that one. I think you've got a weapon out, so we should be fine. Okay, how's your weapon doing anyway? Bat. It's not great. I've got to find more tape to fix it. But the car's unlocked now, so... I also have to find her water, apparently. Because whatever we've been drinking isn't counting for it. Okay, so... I haven't gotten into these buildings yet, huh? Before you fuck around with this car, I've got to find a water source. I've got to see if I can open up the back of one of these doors so I can be in this area. I have soda in the car, but it doesn't seem to be counting as water. So we're going to go see if we can fix that. Be a couple of zombies around there. They're not crouching. There we go. Yeah, these doors weren't unlocked, to my knowledge. But... what is that? It's a cafe? Maybe. Well, there's nobody out the front, so what I did earlier worked. Well, there's a bunch up there, but this is fine. This is fine with me. course. That one's open, but that's upstairs. I like these look like they've been looted. They don't look like they connect. I could break the front of this, but it means that it wouldn't necessarily be safe. Interesting, the time looks like it might be accurate. Yeah, this one's open. So, hold on, let's shut that. This isn't going to solve my issue, but there is a bunch of... I do like the fact that, like, it kind of looks like it's, like, preluded. You know? Okay. Not 100% sure, but I could always sleep in here. What have we got? We got more milk. Canned potatoes. I will take that with me. I could sleep up here, but the front of this place isn't safe. There's some water. Okay. Well, I could still drink and fill up my thing anyway. If I could find a second drink bottle or something. Like, there's a kettle there. If I could fill that and bring that down with me, she could probably drink from it. But I was really hoping to maybe find, like, another drink or something. Maybe? Like, another container that I could take downstairs. But it does look like if I needed to, I could come up here and I could sleep. So that is an option. Radio in that one. Not saying that up here is perfect or anything, because I don't know for sure. I probably should have left that open. There's a flask up here. That would hold additional fluids. It's got alcohol in it. That's... I could drink that to sleep. It would hold another 500. Put that in there. I don't know if she would auto drink from it. What's this place like? Wallet. Most of these places look like they're kind of okay. I'll still leave the door shut. It looks like it goes up again too. Hold on. Zombies attack inside. Went inside the buildings, yes. What's this? Zombies can, in fact, be inside. This room. Interesting. Well, if I could find a sleeping bag, that would be a pretty good little spot. I also gotta be careful I don't fall off the roof or anything like that, but... yeah, okay. Like, it's still winter, so it's not like it's safe for me to, like, sleep on a roof or anything. If I hadn't lost my sleeping bag, I would probably just chill out up in here. But this is an option. Let's go back downstairs. Hopefully there's not a fuck ton of zombies out the front. But yeah, normally when you loot a place, when you're walking around, there's usually zombies inside buildings, and that's kind of the problem. Let's have the can of potatoes instead, because she's getting pretty hungry. The weight going. Oh, she's getting kind of thin, actually. Don't know if when they get super underweight, if they just do the hungry thing all the time, like when they hit obese, but I guess that's something they might do. Yeah, if I could get into one of these two businesses, if their front doors were open, there's a water thing there, and I could open the door at the back and I could just come in and get water. But I get the feeling I'm gonna have to, like, smash the window open to be able to do it. A restaurant might have a bathroom. Bathroom would have a sink. So either way, she's currently fed. So let's shut that, because that's a good little place to be. There's still like 3 or 4 of them up there. If I could just creep up to this. If this is open and I can get in. No, okay. I don't want to smash the windows because it will attract zombies, and it also leaves it open and vulnerable and stuff. I don't have, like, I could disassemble the door, but I don't think I can rebuild it. I don't know if I can rebuild it, you know? I haven't done carpentry and I don't have wood on me. But you've got water for the moment. So as long as I stay away from the front of that, we should be okay. I think falling under 75 just hinders your strength and stamina. I would imagine that, like, falling... Oh, what, like, the stuff... Yeah, I think it does. Normally... Oh, the weight. Sorry. I got there eventually. Welcome in, Wiggy. Yeah, I'm sick. You cut me some slack. Normally I keep my person in, like, less than best health. So, yeah, she's normally struggling with some capacity of something. But now she's got water, she's had rest, she's got food, so she's not dying. We can go back to pulling shit off cars. There's no way that that's... This is not... Hold on. Let my ass into this car, please. Let me in. Alright, let me over. Oh, there's a key in it. Neat. But the doors are locked. Are they not? There is a key in it, though. Obviously, the car's not in a good way, but... You know. Probably might be in the restaurant searching. I think there is one down over here. There's like 2 or 3 in the back of that one for sure. Because I see them popping through the wall pretty often. Since this doesn't have a window. Okay, so what's the problem here? Chance of success. Can't be repaired. Yeah, get all that. What's the problem with the door? Why is it red? Ratchet, wrench. I have a wrench. Where'd my wrench go? I have a wrench. Got a screwdriver. Got the things that could go on the ground. Alright, well, she's got all the shit. Unapproved recipe mechanics. What's your dealio, car? Why can't I do shit to you? I can take your battery. Alright, well, we'll steal your battery then. I'll take parts off this one way or another. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's usually like typically a lot of zombies stalking around and shit. I didn't see the text. What text? Oh, for the what's wrong with it. The skill level. I think I'm a 1. Just coming out of 1. Keep that on health. I wasn't reading it, but this is just a standard car. So it wants one of that. I have a screwdriver. It wants recipe, basic mechanics, which I don't have. Recommended skill is 1 to 5. So if it wants basic mechanics, I don't have that. But I have been uninstalling this shit on other cars, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But I could remove that. I can't do that till level 5, I know that. It doesn't have any fuel or anything like that. Give me that radio. No, they'll do electrical. I'll leave that alone. I need to find a standard car manual. I probably have it at home. It's just that home is... we're here, and home is back... Not up there. Home's over here. So, if I have it, it's back home. It's a ways away. So, yeah. The best time not to have it. You better not have your light out, love. Let's check out this one. I don't want to spend too much time over here because I don't like having my back to the woods if I can. I thought this one was open and available. Standard car manual. You might know for other models, but not for standard. Oh yeah. We've been doing a lot of the heavy duty cars, honestly, which has been fine because I have been trying to repair heavy duty vehicles. So if it's going to be like heavy duty vehicles, I'm not pulling that apart because that one's pristine. That one's my get home if this thing smashes up car. There is the red car down here that's technically, I guess, probably a heavier duty car. Because I was working on the black one of it. So I should be able to work on this one, you know. Install batteries. It is without the manuals for easy XP. Yeah. I have... Great. That's not what I want down here. Okay, we may end up with a lot more zombies real soon. I forgot what I was saying. I have... Oh, fuck, this thing's actually good. How did I not check this? Do I just not have a key to get into this? Hold on. Fucking hell. What is this? This is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, this is 4 good cars. Shit. Alright, let's have a quick look. See if there's any keys. I've already been wandering around, so I don't believe that there is. But I just want to kind of do a quick circle. I know if it's going to be nearby, it would be nearby or on a zombie, but I took a lot of the zombies out of here. So if it's in this area, it ain't in this area anymore. Yeah, you're locked. That's what your deal is. That's fine. Okay, so I can't practice on this one. This one's only got so much more that I can pull apart off it. I'll see what I can do. And then we're going to have to probably move car parks if we can. Because these are the only heavy duty cars I've got in this area. So I'm also down here looking for fuel as well. And when I was here before, there was a couple of like what looks like zombies like bobbing through the wall there. I've been fucking around with the doors. I can take out on the rear windshield. Go work on the rear windshield. At least it's at the back. Yeah, I've got a lot of radios back home, and I randomized in as a mechanic once, and I got to do a lot of stuff. I repaired my cars up really good. I even got like to 5 mechanic and really fixed some stuff. I just didn't quite hit hot wiring, I think. I know, I had hot wiring on one of my people. I don't know who. But anyway, I fixed up a lot, and I haven't got a mechanic for a while since, which has been fine. I'm just happy that she's alive. She's my first person going into over a month, which is neat. But, yeah, usually whenever I work on skills and shit, normally my person dies. And in this case, I have 2 nice cars that I was using to get around and get stuff. And I've mostly smashed them up. And my 3rd car, my big van, is also mostly smashed up. So I really only have smaller cars left. And I don't really want them to be my adventure cars. I'm also, like I said, down here looking for fuel to fuel up my vehicles, because I had a hard of hearing character for a long time, and I didn't know that cars idled if the key was in it. So I idled out 7 cars worth of fuel plus refills. So yeah, that really sucked. I wasted a lot of fuel. But yeah, if I could bring home some good fuel and maybe get a bit of parts, maybe bring home a couple of bits and pieces that could fit into my cars, that would be amazing. But I'd really also like to find some, what do you call it, like a tire iron and a jack locally if I could. I know there's probably a mechanic thing in town. I don't want to know locations and shit, but I think there was a mechanic thing near the grocery store somewhere. And I also would like to check out the fire station since I just found it. But it's not like a super priority. I'm mostly just trying to get her skills. And like I said, while I'm not well, I'm not trying to go too far out of like the norm, you know?
Cheese.
It's not. You're slapping me with cheese. What is this, man? Read the pamphlets. I don't know what I made her read before I left. See, the thing is, usually when I make my person sit down and read a bunch of books and magazines and so on and so forth, before going out to do stuff, she usually dies. So this time I said fuck that, and I just took her out, and we went on like a few different trips, and we've gone like pretty good so far. So yeah, I'm not sure what she has and hasn't read. I know we perused the mechanics.
Cheese.
God damn it, Keelan. You're on your like super zoom to fucking slap me, man. What are you guys up to? Yeah. I've actually got like quite an adventure with this one so far, so I don't really mind that she might not have read the specific magazine. I do like that she read the mechanics book before it came out. But like I've also been working on maintenance for the first time. Now that I know what that is. But yeah, I just wanted to get to a point where she might be able to install and uninstall something without destroying it, so I can bring home some like good things. Let me check it on the map now. I don't know what you mean. So you can find different pamphlets, mailbox. You read them, they'll tell you on the map where stuff is. Oh yeah, no, I know that. It took me a while to figure that out. Like I said, I've been mostly kind of, apart from like the first couple of streams, I've been mostly playing with like essentially no advice, with the view that like I'll figure shit out as I go or ask questions and stuff. But yeah, some of this stuff took me a while. Like I'd pick up and read a pamphlet, but like I burned it afterwards, like the skill stuff. I burned a lot of them. So that wasn't great. I also want to get back in my car. I'd like to drive back up to the grocery store because I don't think being here is safe because the gun thing